Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 20 of the True Narrative Commentary. I'm your host, Million Dollar Man Mark. Today's episode is two calls. Both of them are really short, so I figured I'd put some commentary on top of them. And these will be the two new Padre calls for the week. George is on high alert for his birthday bash, which is about to go down, and as you will see, it all falls apart and gets shit on in typical George fashion. Let's begin.
Look, I've already got a lot going on right now. I know what they're trying to do, and
What's
that
going
police are
on?
already there.
Whoa. What's going on?
They're trying to. They were there. Henry was obviously taking a picture, and I had somebody that's pretending to be the grave site, which is Tyler. Tyler's trying to. He's got my number. I don't know how he's got it. And he's trying to pretend to be the maintenance there at the grave site because they've already. There's nobody there that's calling me, so I know it's Tyler. They're trying to set me up.
For those of you who don't know, Tyler is one of George's trolls. He's also an accomplished MMA fighter, according to George. He knows his shit and would crush Cater and George with one hand tied behind his back. George has seen videos of Tyler fight, and George has even admitted that he's, quote, concerned about Tyler, which is Yardian for he'd piss himself if he came in his vicinity. That's why George is so panicked. Obviously, Tyler isn't in Richmond, but George doesn't know that, and Henry is at the grave doing Henry things.
Where he's, because they tried to mess with the cops have already been there. There's nothing's been messed with. They're just surveilling. They're just taking. Henry obviously is taking a picture of the area. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, that was the police officer. They are trying to make it look like they're tampering with it when they're not. It's the same old little game they play where they're trying to make it look like they're tampering with the thing, but they're not. Trying to get a reaction out of me, trying to goat me down there to do
It's crazy to me how many years George has been saying goat instead of goad. George is definitely the goat of fucking up the English language, though.
whatever is entail, and yet supposedly that's the person that is involved. That's the person that is involved with the situation. Anyway,
Here's the thing. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I was only calling you. I just came back from brunch with my wife,
yeah, no, I
and
understand.
I was
They're
calling
trying to.
you because they were laughing in the Discord, calling you a pussy that you didn't show up. So I was like, what the fuck is going on?
They
So
didn't
that's why I
show up
immediately
from
called
where?
you.
What do you mean didn't show up? I have a life. I
That you
have a
didn't show
life.
up to the
I'm
grave,
getting.
I guess. So I don't know. That's why I was
No, I
calling you.
was.
Like, what the hell?
I don't need to show up for nothing. Okay, if I go there, I'll go there on my own time.
Tyler definitely gave George a heads up to when he was going to be there, and George didn't show because Henry was hanging around watching. But since George is a giant pussy, he goes to the cemetery on his own time now, not when someone else tells him to go, despite saying for years for people to pick their flavor and to come fight him.
Ain't showing up for nothing. I mean, I was there yesterday. Now they happen to be there today. I mean, okay, yeah, they're trying to goat me. Is what they're trying to do. I know exactly what they're trying to do, and I'm not going to put myself in that position. Okay, so that's that. I already told you the situation. They can think whatever they want to think. They will, if they mess with it, they're going to get arrested. They will be arrested if they tamper or mess with that tarp. And they've already confirmed that with me. Hold on, because I'm getting. Oh, hold on a second.
Okay.
He's already confirmed. Okay. So they're doing with their best. I've already pinpointed. Hold on. Okay. Anonymous is telling me that he wants to jump me. Okay. He's waiting there to jump me. Okay. Well, let him wait there to jump me. What they're trying to do is to goat me to come out there. Nothing's been done. I already have the people there already in place that already have told me that nothing's been done to that tarp. That tarp has not been touched.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you think the employees of Forest Lawn Cemetery hate George? I'd wager it be an 11. Always having to field calls and demands from this paranoid homeless fat ass who smells. He's constantly talking about trolls and messing with the gravesite. They gotta hate him.
Anonymous is telling me a bunch of stuff that what they're talking about doing, but they haven't done it because the police have already checked under the tarp and nothing has been. It's bolted down. Nothing's been done. So they can talk to the judge. I know what they're doing. They're trying to goat me to come out there so they can try to gang up on me and try to jump me. That's not going to happen. That will not happen because
to get you to jump you.
Yeah, exactly. But what they don't know is that my kung fu instructor will be there with me, and we will screw. And if they want to push that issue, they're going to have a real good problem because me and my kung fu instructor will both be there. So they can do and say whatever they want to say. They don't know what they're walking into. They're walking into a time bomb. I'm right here trying to get some stuff done. I'm across the river right now. I'm trying to conduct my day, and I cannot deal with this drama. I'm not going to deal with it. And that guy wants to he wants to do something. He might be put in handcuffs. He might be laid out and put in handcuffs before it's all said and done. Okay.
Wow, man, this is insane. Like I said,
I
just came back from brunch.
No, dude, look, it's my birthday weekend, and I'm not playing this game. It's my birthday weekend. I'm not playing this game. It's not happening.
How George views his birthday is a great showcase of his narcissism, his Geistmist, as he likes to call it. He's always been on record saying it should be a national holiday, always trying to throw parties and act like the day is sacred. Too bad for him, the past half decade, no one's been showing up to those parties, and well, what's coming soon, too.
And I'm not, I am going to conduct, they're going to try because, I'll take the damn taser and I will tase the living crap out of them. I'll tase their fucking forehead. Now, people hear me. Look, listen.
Some people are listening to what you're saying.
Well, no. So what do you know that I don't know? What's going on right now? I know they're saying
people
because
were in the Discord calling you a pussy, and that you didn't.
I don't give a damn what I don't get.
And you
right.
You didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. What am I supposed to do?
Back up your words that you're going to fight one of them. That's what
they're.
That's what they're saying. What they're saying.
Yeah, and that's what they're thinking because I'm not there this very moment. I'm not there this very moment doesn't mean anything to do what because I'm not going to do whatever. You see, this is the childish mindset of these people. This is where the retardation comes to play with these people. They have a pea-sized brain. They don't even know how to think for themselves. They think one way.
As usual, George is telling a plant that the goons are stupid and only think one way, etc., etc. The irony never ceases to amaze me.
What am I supposed to do? I'm Superman. I'm Batman. No. So that's not whatever. But like I said, doesn't mean I am going to go there this afternoon. I'm going to go there this afternoon sometime and check on it, make sure everything is fine.
Wait, what's going on right now? Where are you?
I'm doing some business work.
Well, you don't have to tell me exactly where. I know you're kind of worried about.
I'm in.
What are you doing? Because I hear a lot of people around you.
No, I'm in the middle of a doing something. I'm trying to get a party booked. So.
Oh, you're booking your party. Okay, I see.
I'm trying to get it booked. Yes, exactly. So that's so situation is that. So I'm sitting here, But look, yeah. So what? What? So they're gonna do that same old repetitive, stuff they always do. When they because all they're doing.
One of them is looking to get their one-on-one fight. That's it.
It's no one-on-one. It's not any one-on. No. They can twist it however they want to twist it. I will be there later.
From what I saw is they said that they printed out emails of you threatening to fight them and beckoning them to call. And when the cops
dude.
Hold on, let me get it out.
Look, dude, I don't want to hear this. Okay. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this right now. It's my birthday weekend. I don't want to hear this. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear this. I know. Thank you, Flo, for being concerned about my well-being. I appreciate that, but
Yeah,
it's not.
that's all it is.
Yeah,
I'm super
yeah,
concerned. I don't want
yeah.
shit to go down.
Yeah, it's not going to go down the way they think it's going to go down. It's going to go down the way I say it's going to go down. Okay, they can say and twist it and do whatever they want to do, all they want. I've already told you, unless they if they run into me, then that's a different ball game. They run into me, that's a different ball game. I will go there and check on it. I will go in there and check on it later on. But I don't work upon their time. If they're stupid enough to sit out there and try to do something, then they're that stupid and childish and in a sick mentality of thinking they're going to do that, because they're not going to get nothing out of that. And if they keep pushing, poking the bear, they're going to keep poking the bear. They're going to find something they don't want to find. Now, they're trying to goat me out there. I know that. They're trying to goat me out there. I've already had people look at it, and there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. They're trying to test. They're trying to test their whatever, and they're trying to test,
It seems like
and
they're
the
testing
deal.
the response time of the police.
Yeah, well, they can test it. They can test it all they want, because
Apparently
they already know what's
they're
going on.
paying off they're offering $500 bonus to any cab driver that finds you today.
I don't really care. They can do, and what they're going to do. What they're going to do.
To find you, they really want.
Yeah, they're going to find me,
fight.
and then what? And then what?
Fight.
Yeah. Well, they might get something that they don't want. I do, but I'm not trying to be a good. Yeah, okay. They might get something they don't want. Okay. But I'm not. They're going to get something they don't want. That's the bottom line. Look, listen. I'm in a public place right now, and I don't want to get any.
Well, is Kadir with you? Tell him I said, hey, man, I don't.
No. There's customers that are here just like I am. I'm waiting to do this or whatever. So I'm trying to, so they don't need to be listening to, this kind of, I'm in here, wait, and Anonymous keeps, texting me the same thing that you're texting me, what they're doing. So I have to, they're trying to test it. I know they're trying to test it. They want me to come out there. They want me to come out there, and they want to do something, and they're not going to get what they want.
It just seems like their whole goal this weekend is to find you and get that one. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Well, what they're going to, and they're going to find a bull's horns. They're going to, if they want that, they're going to find the bull's horns, and they're going to find something they don't want. They're going to find something they don't freaking want, and that's the bottom line. Look, if there's anything that you need to tell me, by all means, let me know.
Okay.
I have
anonymous. Like I said, I'm still gonna find out about Marty. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
If I find out any information, I will give you a call and let you know, man.
Right. And tomorrow, upon extreme emergency, tomorrow is my day. Tomorrow's my day, and I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. So upon extreme emergency, just let me know if I need to know something. But
okay.
All right, but keep me.
Right, I
appreciate your concern. All right, thanks.
All right, have a good one, GG.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's kind of early for you to be calling, huh?
Yeah, I'm just drinking some coffee.
All right, so what's going on? I just gotta keep this short because I'm in the midst of doing something. But
I'm just drinking some coffee myself. What's going on, GG?
I don't even think these bitches are here. To tell you the truth, I really don't. Though then again, now they say that Stoker is here, and I don't believe that for a second because they had a podcast. I don't believe these bitches are here. I think Mitchell is taking pictures around and making it look like there's a big thingamajig or whatever. Now, okay, and I could be wrong, but I think that they could have.
You haven't seen them. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, and I don't.
You can't see anybody when you're not looking for them, and you're not trying to be around them. So.
Yeah. Well, and then they haven't bothered Watt. They know where Watt lives. They haven't even bothered Watt.
Oh no, Tyler's been going around looking for you, from what I've read.
Yeah, well, he's going to be. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm saying though that I would think those bitches would have been trying to bother Watt going to his place trying to see if I was there.
No. They're only focused on you. They don't really care about Watt.
Okay.
They think he has like the mind of a 1-year-old.
This ended up happening. The goons went to Watt's apartment and Watt came out and talked to them. George called Watt on the phone, and when he found out the goons were there, he became panicked. And of course, he only came to Watt's later after the goons left. And then him and Watt made some lame ass video talking about how the goons got kicked off the property. Which they never got kicked off the property. There's video of the entire exchange.
I don't know about all that, but okay.
Yeah, but I know Tyler's
Well,
on the ground looking for you actively.
yeah.
Wants the shoot the fair one, as they say in the street.
Yeah. Well, you know, he might get what he might just get what he wants, and he might not like the outcome of it. Okay, because I've got something for that bitch if he bothers me. All right. Anyway, I'm tired of talking about that. What else? No, he might just get something that he might not want. Okay.
Well, I mean, you haven't been around. You've been sort of ducking and.
No, I have been around. I've been around. I do my normal travels. So yeah, they just can't find me because I turned the rental in. So fuck. Anyway, what else do we need to know about? Is Holmgren here or what? Supposedly.
Haven't seen or heard from Holmgren.
Yeah,
they
so
have
he's
been
not here.
Hush about a lot of things. I know they went to Breakers.
Who's they?
A lot of the goons did. They had a meet up at Breakers.
Okay. And when did they do this?
That was, I think, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They had a meet up.
So how are they coexisting with Stoker when Stoker took the money? That's what I don't understand.
I don't know anything about Stoker. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. So supposedly, Anonymous is telling me Stoker's here, which is a bunch of shit. Because Anonymous is telling me that Stoker's here. I said, well, Stoker took that money and Brennan. Brennan was, running he emailed me, Brennan, all this shit. And but yet they're not here. So what was and then he had a podcast in Iowa just a few days ago. So he's full of shit. He's not here.
Wait, a few days ago?
Yeah, a couple days ago, right before my birthday, day before my birthday.
Oh, how did the party go?
It didn't happen.
What? I thought you were having it this weekend.
I thought so too. But Mason, they bothered Mason and said something to Mason, and I don't know I can't control Mason? What Mason. Mason is the Brazilian dude that sings with me.
Mason is a guy George knew from doing karaoke. I don't know why Mason hung out with him, but Mason owned karaoke equipment and would set it up at places so George could attempt to sing. This time, though, several goons reached out to Mason on Facebook, including Marty, Phyllis, Billy, and myself, sending Mason the horrible racist and homophobic shit George has said over the years. All he said back was thank you, and you'll soon hear how it turned out.
Oh yeah, that's right, they did. You're right.
I don't know what they said to Mason and what
Is he not responding to your calls?
Well, he blocked me on Facebook, so.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Mason was going to host it. And Mason, in the last minute, came up with some cockamamie bullshit 3 hours before we're supposed to do it. That there was a fight at the well, I'll just say it now because it's after the fact. Clubhouse. We were going to do it at the clubhouse.
The clubhouse George is referring to is where Mason set up the karaoke at usually. It was the clubhouse at Mason's uncle's apartment complex. George has uploaded several abomination attempts at singing on his channel that were filmed there.
And there was a fight at the clubhouse, and then the clubhouse is now not renting out the space. I said, Mason, come on, man, seriously. I said, your uncle Art.
His clubhouse?
I was going to do it at the clubhouse, that clubhouse that we normally do it at.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Well, normally sing there, whatever.
Right.
And he came up with some cockamanium I said, well, I mean, what's up? I said, what about your uncle? Your uncle paid for the space. I'm supposed to reimburse. Oh, he got reimbursed. I mean, I said, how is this happening all within an hour? I said, Mason, come on, man. Something's not right with this. And he said, I'm sorry, I can't, I said, well, let me scrummage up another location. Are you going to be around? He said, no. I said, well, how come you were ready to do it, ready to jump and do it before? Now you're not, are you? He said, no, I'm not. And I of course, this is all via text, not conversation.
Yeah.
And then I just kept pissed off. I said, dude, you're really putting me in a bind. We had planned this, and I have nobody in the last minute that's going to do this. I said, I'd do it myself, but I don't have the damn equipment. And then he blocked me.
I'm sure that conversation included George being a lot more aggressive and hostile than he's describing right now by a significant margin. George will blame the trolls for this, but whose fault is it really? If George wasn't such a racist and overall bigot, we wouldn't have tons of sound clips to put together that expose him. It's his fault. Mason was shown who the real George is by the people who know who the real GG is. The goons, the ones who set the narrative and expose it. To quote Wings of Redemption, consequences have actions, pimp.
Jesus Christ.
He blocked me. So that's the casualty. That's the one casualty right there. I don't really care. I mean, if he wants to, I mean, I know that something ain't right, and they don't have to be here to talk to him. They probably talked to him on Facebook. They don't have to be here. They knew his name because that fucker knew his name, so they talked to him via on Facebook. It's a bunch of horse shit.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
No. I mean, there's nothing I can do. We're gonna probably maybe do it next week or the week after. I don't know.
I told you what my suggestion was, man.
Yeah. Well, how long are they going to be here? Supposedly. I still don't think they're
still here, and there's still, like I said, there's more coming next weekend, and then that's it. They only carved out 3 weekends to fucking do this shit.
Right. So they're leaving.
They have been in downtown Richmond with your picture and a picture of Jared from Subway, and they were asking people on the street, who would women, rather be with. And they initially would choose you, and then they would say stuff about Jamie and everything, and they would choose Jared at the end. Pretty crazy.
Say what?
So they have a picture of you in the Jared, the guy from Subway, and they're showing women on the street, and they're asking them, "Hey, which one of these two guys would you rather be with?" And everyone knows how Jared the Subway looks, so they would choose you or nobody. And when the people choose you, the goons will tell them, "Oh, he did this to Jamie. He does this, this, and this."
Defamation. That's defamation. Who's doing that?
A couple of the goons are recording it. They're trying to get
Who?
a big documentary going. It's a lot of them.
Who is this?
It's a lot of the goons. So I'm saying you'll see it when the documentary comes out.
The documentary's been done.
No. The documentary that they're making of GoonCon weekend.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
They're doing that, and yeah.
What documentary? So they're gonna make a documentary? I mean, so what? It's supposed to air when? Just like the movie they were supposed to do about Jamie?
They're putting it together on YouTube. That one's going to be on YouTube. Of them going to 1307, Breakers, the Grave, all kinds of shit.
No, they haven't been to Mitchell might have been to the Grave, but the rest haven't. Mitchell might have been there.
They saw the tarp. Apparently, it's not there anymore. But
no, the tarp is there.
Oh no!
You know how I know? Because I went. The tarp is there because I went there this morning.
Oh, so you're gonna keep it there permanently?
I'm gonna keep it until they're fucking gone.
That's like 2 more weeks, GG.
Okay, well, 2 more weeks then. It's already been 2 weeks already, hasn't it?
I told you they're gonna do last weekend, this past weekend, and the next weekend. It's 3 weeks.
Okay, so that's another week, and then they'll be gone.
I say good. say it's
And
being
when they're
watched.
gone,
You said you got a camera. Hey.
yeah,
Well, if you,
nobody's
you
been.
got a camera, then you should have video of it.
Nobody's been there. Might have been Mitchell from the car, Mitchell from his truck or whatever, snapping the high lens camera, and that's how they got that picture. That's it. I question if they're even here. They might be, but I question even if they're even here for the simple reason because it's just a lot of bullshit. They're lying, and
Well, there's only one way to
Brennan's
figure
lying.
this out. Tell them, all right, I'm going to be here at this time. Come meet me. Otherwise, you're just speculating, essentially.
Well, no, because if they are here, then I'm liable to go off.
No, they are here. They went to Breakers, and they're still down there. A
Yeah.
couple of them are at the what is that? That fucking motel you used to stay in, Candlewood.
I can find out very easily about that because I'm sure they would ran their mouth off. There are people that work there that know the situation as well, so I could find that out very easily.
I guarantee George has only talked to a few of the front desk people at Candlewood out of the total number who have worked there, and they couldn't give a shit about this or anything that he's talking about. George acts like every place he, quote, informs of the situation is now going to be his passive eyes and ears to do his bidding in the fight against the goons.
Who's there over the Candlewood?
Boston? Those are local goons. The other higher goons, they got better hotels, I believe.
Boston. Oh, they got better hotels?
Yeah.
Well, Anonymous tells me that Holmgren's not here.
Okay.
Anonymous
well,
also.
Like I said, I haven't been able to get a hold of him, so.
Yeah, Anonymous tells me Holmgren and.
Because you told me not to call you on Sunday, so I didn't call you.
Yeah, and Markland. Right, and Markland's not here neither, supposedly. So that tells me that this is a lot of horse shit. That maybe whatever might be like maybe 5 of them if they did come.
You're really hedging your bets. If this is craps, you'd have chips on every number. Jesus.
No, I just think there's a lot of horse shit. Is what I think. I think that you can paint a picture, but it's a lot of misdirection. Is what it is. What they're notorious for doing. So, anyway, if the bitch is here and he starts something with me, we'll have something for him. If the bitch starts some shit with me, we'll have something for him that and he's not going to want.
He can't start something with
he's
you
not
if
gonna
you're
like.
hiding.
He's not going to like. No, I'm not hiding.
I'm saying.
I'm not hiding. I'm conducting my usual. Just because it can't track me, they think I'm hiding. Because they can't track me, well, boo-hoo to that.
Well, how do you know if they're here? If you're.
Yeah, because I get call it a hunch. Call it a hunch.
Okay.
Call it a feeling. Call it a hunch. Call it a feeling.
Fair enough. Are you gonna try to do the party this weekend instead of next?
I don't know what I'm doing. I did the one casualty was Mason.
I find that Mason shit weird.
The one casualty is Mason. I don't know what he did, what happened. I mean, I actually liked it. I mean, I actually respect him, and I don't know what the fuck happened with that guy.
That's
just pissed me off. It pissed me off, man.
Did that happen on Sunday?
Yeah. I ended up going with Watt. We ended up going to a Mexican restaurant, had some tequila shots, and got drunk. I got drunk.
Oh, jeez.
I was drunk, man. I was really ripped. We're just like going around.
So you were driving drunk again, huh?
Dude.
Well,
so I wasn't driving. Yeah, well, that particular day, yes. That particular day, yes, I was a little intoxicated. But I know I was in control of my faculties.
So this is now 2 instances we know of George driving drunk. One being after he shit his pants at beat-ups from drinking too much. Then this time he was, quote, in control of his faculties, despite 5 seconds prior saying he was really ripped. Not ripped in his tank top. Surprised he didn't shit his pants this time, too. We now can add to George's degenerate report card that he enjoys driving drunk.
But I'm not. I don't go around drinking and driving like they think. Now hold on a second. I don't go around drinking and driving like those bitches think. I mean, there is the misnumeral is they think that I'm always in the car, and that's the misnumeral about them thinking that I'm always in the car. There is a place where I go, places that I go to. So fuck them.
Oh, I didn't know that was something that they said. I just
No, I'm just the assumption. When the assumptions, you know that old saying about assuming when you assume things.
yeah, you
But
make
that
an assumption.
yeah, exactly. And what about Spencer? What about Spencer and Angela? Yeah.
What about them?
Are they here, Spencer and Angela? Supposedly, if they are here, I doubt it.
They were
I
here.
doubt it.
They were here this weekend. They're not here anymore.
That's funny because Anonymous is telling me that Angela was going to come today. That's crazy. And then Spencer and her boyfriend.
I can't
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
against what Anonymous is saying.
I don't know. And
so
you
keep asking me questions, already knowing answers to them. Trying
well,
to test
no,
me.
I'm
First of all, I
knowing
don't
what is
appreciate
told
that.
to me through Anonymous.
Secondly, I'm only giving you information that I know.
I'm
which is
telling you
very
what Anonymous.
limited. No, you're
Anonymous.
telling me after you ask questions, which is
Well,
you're
no,
testing
I want to
me, and
make
I don't
sure that
appreciate
everything
that. I
blends
don't
in
appreciate that.
from what.
George thinks he's so fucking sly trying to vouch the info he's getting against Podrick and not having Pod notice. Then when he gets called out on it, George gets all fucking butthurt and tries to rationalize his actions.
And no. It's me trying to figure out the pieces.
Me. Yeah, you're trying to test me.
I'm trying to figure out the pieces of the puzzle because Anonymous is telling me one thing, and there's a slight difference in what you're telling me and what Anonymous is telling me. I'm taking it all in. You're telling me, and then so I'm trying to.
For this point, I'm just gonna feed you information and give you what I know, and if that doesn't coincide with what Anonymous is saying, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, no.
So
I don't.
That's how it's going
I
to go
don't think.
forward because I don't like.
I don't think they're here. I don't think they're here. I don't think they're here.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is a bunch of who shot John. It's a ruse. It's a freaking ruse just to get my goat. Mitchell is doing Mitchell and somebody else, his son probably, are doing the tracking, and trying to take pictures and do what they do notoriously, taking pictures from afar. If they are here on the onslaught, if they are here, then that's fine, because then I know exactly. I know Holmgren's not here, and I know Markland's not here, and I know Brennan's not here, and I definitely know Stoker's not here. I definitely know Stoker's not here, but they're making it think like they're here just to get me wound up. And why would Stoker and Brennan be here when they can confiscate the money?
Wind up if you don't care? I don't understand.
I know, but I'm trying to understand that when being told that they're of course now Anonymous is telling me that they're here, but they're not. But they're not here. So I'm only
going on
told.
Information that's public because, like I said, told you I think last week. The other threads in the Discord I can't see. I can only see what's in the public one. That's all I can see. And that's what I report to you. Now, if they're putting shit in the public one that isn't true, then that's not,
What I'm saying is I'm not putting an accuse or making accusable or making any trying to accuse any. You try to accuse this or that or the other. I'm just saying that it's misdirection. There's a lot of misdirection.
It might be. Yeah. Hey, listen, that's actually fair. It might be. I might be getting bad information from the public thread to throw you off, and he may be getting the real information. So I don't know.
I don't know neither.
So
but at the end of the day, I'm going to continue doing what I normally do. I'm going to continue going to doing things I do and normally do what I do.
As you should.
I don't
think you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Wait, are you working at Costco still? Because I'm kind of half surprised you even answered. I thought you would be working.
I took a few days off, actually.
You're not working there anymore, aren't you?
I took a few days off because of my birthday. I work there. I'll be working Wednesday.
Oh, you're back Wednesday. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you. Like I said, I was surprised you answered halfway because I usually don't call this.
Well, no, I keep the phone on me.
Well, I know you can't answer during work though, so.
Well, right. No, but I mean, I took a couple days off, birthday week, and then start back up Wednesday. So. Yep.
Okay. Like I said, you may be right. This may be misdirection. I may be giving you bad information because, like I said, mine is public, and he may be giving you the real information. I can't access certain things in the Discord like I used to.
Right,
He may
right.
still be
And
able to.
I think maybe this confiscation or this, I don't know. It just sounds kind of weird that how, that they confiscated money, because if then they would be like the ones that they'd be going after. They'd be the targets. I mean, I know the hatred toward me, but it seems like they would revolt against them, and they would be the damn targets. Yeah.
True.
You steal a lot of freaking money. I mean, shit. Steal $4,000 worth of money. Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of freaking money.
Yeah, that's an ass whooping. That's an ass whooping.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong. I think it's hilarious. I think it's absolutely freaking hilarious. So, but that's,
like I said, I wasn't expecting you to answer halfway, so I'm gonna
you got me.
And end up going to work, getting out of here. But like I said, I didn't call you Sunday because I couldn't find anything. You asked me not to, so
that's okay.
You know,
Sunday was bad. I mean, Sunday was bad. We didn't do the party because of Mason. Didn't do the party because of Mason. I don't know what Mason was doing. What the hell happened with Mason? He obviously. Well, I know somebody said something. Somebody said something to him, and then I don't know. He got the assumption of something that was said or whatever. I don't care at this point. If Mason wants to believe that shit, that's on Mason. I don't give a fuck.
That shows how much importance George's friends have to him. Friendship hit a rocky path. Why try and talk about it? Fuck them. You don't need them. That's why George's only friends left is a retard regular in Germany and Kevin Kitty Corner Kravitz. And even then, Kevin is barely a friend.
Yeah, that's surprising, actually. The Mason thing.
Yeah, it is surprising. It's very surprising.
Like I said, I didn't call to ruin your morning. I just thought I'd give it a shot, check up on you.
Yeah, somebody's been in his ear. Somebody's been in his ear. Yeah.
I'll keep telling you what I'm seeing publicly.
That's fine. That's fine.
If it doesn't coincide, I do apologize.
Yeah, I'm not making this about you. I'm making this about this whole thing because at first you and Anonymous was pretty much on target, coinciding with the same information.
And then now I got removed from the. Remember, I told you I got removed.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, you're right. It may be misdirection. They're putting bad information publicly, and the real information's behind the scenes that I can't access. You're right.
Yeah, a slight variation.
Yeah, you're right.
To what's being said. I'm sure Anonymous is going to come up with. I mean, I question who Anonymous. I mean, even though Anonymous is telling me stuff, I question Anonymous. Maybe, he's a double agent as well. I don't know. I have to be alert. I don't say much myself. I say, is that right? Is that right? Okay. But I just find it all to get to a point where, say screw it, But if I don't think, and maybe, well, okay, let's put it this way. If there are any here, it's probably maybe a handful. If any of them are here, probably only a handful. Not as many as they were thinking or saying.
I do know that people are here. And like I said, I don't know how many. That I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
have you seen them?
I'll try to. I haven't met with any of them. No.
You haven't seen them? Okay. Has Mitchell spoke to you or what?
No? I know Mitchell had took them on the boat. And I do know he has done that. They went fishing and shit.
Put them on a boat, huh? That could have been on a boat where he was on with his son. That could have been on a boat with him and his son fishing. Just a random boat, where a group of people are fishing.
So that I do know that they did go on that fishing.
Yeah.
All right, well, GG, like I said, I'll be in touch. I'll keep seeing what I can get publicly and.
Well, so basically, but yeah. In closing, they're supposed to be out of here by the last week of July, right?
Yeah, they'll be gone because, like I said, they only planned this for 3 weeks.
So this will be the last week then coming up, this whole week.
Yep. Yep.
And then they'll be gone by the 24th, 25th.
Yeah, they'll be gone by the end of the month. Yeah.
Or the end of the month, or by the 24th, 25th.
They will be gone by the 25th. Yeah, by the 25th. Yeah, they'll be gone.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
All right, GG. Like I said, if I find out anything, I'll try to call people personally to find out what's going on instead of using the Discord, because obviously, everything's not accurate. But I'll do my best, man.
All right, that's fine. All right, we'll talk.
All right,
All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
That's it for these calls. On the shorter side today, but I'll be back soon with another commentary. Thanks everyone for listening, and have a good day.